What do you think
Mhm.
about this album that Steven Wilson released earlier this year?
I'm glad you asked me that because I did listen to it and I went in with quite high expectations because there was quite a lot of I don't know, there's quite a bit of a buzz about it, people getting excited, but everyone branding it as his return to Prog or whatever. And I listened to it, and do you know what? I wasn't that impressed. I like how it's like two long tracks. I think that's great. Obviously, because it's prog. But I think I enjoyed the first track more than the second. Um, but I just felt that although there were some cool moments within each track, a lot of it felt quite, in my opinion, quite recycled. So there were quite a lot of ideas in those songs that I can hear in Grace for Drowning, or I can hear in The Raven, or basically across this whole output. But in particular, there were quite a few guitar riffs that felt like I'd heard them um, on Grace for Drowning, and I thought that sounds exactly the same. That sounds just like recycled. So I thought, although there was some good moments, some cool moments, I think overall I was expecting something wildly different rather than it just sounded very Steven Wilson rather than me listening to it thinking, wow, this is actually very different. So, but I mean, it's still compared to a lot of other music out there, it's still really good. It's still great. It's still miles better than some of the stuff that's being released. But um, I just think that it didn't quite live up to my expectations of what it was going to be. Yeah, I still prefer. There are three particular Steven Wilson albums that I go back to all the time. It's Grace for Drowning, The Raven, and Hand Cannot Erase. And there are some good albums after that, but I think that anything he does now will never top those three albums, I think. Yeah. But that's just my opinion.